recap of the experience. The VR experience will be as if you are in Frankenstein's creation, in his head, and what he went through. So you've been seeing the art and the programming and stitching it together, but it's to really show when you put on this headset that you are Frankenstein's creation and see how he turns into a monster of revenge.
Our idea is to have two separate desks, one with the VR installation where you can do the VR experience and be in the shoes of the monster, and then there's another desk that's going to have the journal experience, which is a journal composed of diary entries that the monster wrote.
This week I've been working on the final character concept for this is William, the brat who's yelling at the monster, and this is the old man in the cabin. And I've also started working on the model in Maya. So hopefully I'll get the Elder and Felix done this week so that the programmers can put them in the scene.
For this week, I studied the crosshatch shader. Hopefully we'll use it for our environment to help to set up the mood and to convey the emotions that we're trying to emphasize or help the guests to relate to the monster. So for next week, I will put that shader into the scene and see how it feels, and we'll play test and to see how the guests feel about the environment.
So Doug and I integrated our code and we made our first prototype from the beginning to the lab and the mirror. So for the next week, we're gonna play test our first prototype, and then we're gonna make a playable cottage scene. And Doug is working on the game flow.
It's evolved from the scene transition system, and I deprecated the scene transition and use the game flow system instead. So the idea is that you can control everything in the scene step by step, like play animation, do scene transition, or play sound, and other stuff. So in the next week and future, I will complete other systems in the game flow system to make it more comprehensive.
So I think this past week we were really put to the test as a team, and I think I was definitely, as a producer, especially trying to reevaluate what we've done, and there were a lot of questions about where we're going and deadlines and responsibilities and how to best communicate that across all channels to each other. And so trying to best refine that and make sure we know where we're going, we know what we need to do, was a big priority. For example, we had this whole issue about whether we want the experience to take place sitting down or standing up for the VR. We ultimately did decide that we want to have the experience be sitting down. And knowing that, it's going to make everyone's lives a whole lot easier. So that's one way that we're really improving things.
HAS Presentations is going to be here before we know it. What's funny is that GDC, Game Developers Conference, is coming, and so is our spring break. So how are we going to juggle each other's schedules and still be consistent with our deadlines? Time will tell. That's been on our minds, and our focus is to have these deadlines and be ready for those things to come.